What's up YouTube, Doomnyc here to give you deck profile number 12. This is my Flamvell deck and my Flamvell cat deck, and it's really good. So yeah, let me show it to you guys. We got the main monster of the deck, the rescue cat. You know, tribute him off for 2 level 3 or lower beasts, and you're gonna try to get this guy as soon as possible, and you're also gonna try to like bring him back as much as possible. And yeah, that's gonna be your winning condition, so you gotta use that, obviously. We got the 3 Flamvell Fire Dog, yeah, 1900 beater, and when he destroys something, you know, he brings another Flamvell back. So the Flamvell he brings back in this deck is gonna be your Flamvell Magician. He's a level 4 tuner, so you know, you get level 8s out really quick in this deck. That's why, you know, this deck is so good. The 3 Air Bellum, you know, it's got the discard effect, and also with the rescue cat, like, you can bring 2 of these guys, so it works really good. We got the 1 Caius just for removal purposes. Like, it's a really good staple nowadays. I mean, the only decks that you might not see it is like Infernities and X-Sabers, but like every other deck should have at least 1 copy of this guy. We got the 1 Descendant, just for tributing off your 3 Gravekeeper Spy. Nobody runs 2 Spy 1 Guard anymore, so you gotta run it like this. You know, and especially like there's no Dark Armed in this deck. So you set this, boom, it gets attacked, and then you summon another one, and then, you know, if you have this in your hand, you can summon this, and then tribute these 2 off to destroy 2. Like, that's really broken. So that's a mini Dark Armed right there. We got the 1 Summoner Monk, you know, switches to defense, and it helps you get your rescue cat really quick. So definitely you got to use that. The 1 Hamster, this guy's got 1800 defense, and you flip him up, you get a face down beast, so most likely you'll be getting your 2 Rykos, and obviously, you know, you got the milling power to get those Flamvells in the grave, and it also destroys a card, so it works really good in the deck. And it's also a beast, so you can bring up a rescue cat. And the 1 Sanguine, obviously another searcher for rescue cat. Like, it's so important. You gotta get, it's basically like Teledad with the Stratos. Like, you wanted always, the best play was always play Stratos first turn. Well, yeah, it's the same thing here. You always want to get rescue cat like 2nd or 3rd turn. Like, you gotta get it as soon as possible. It sets up such big plays. So yeah, the 1 Sanguine. Let's go on to the spells. We got the 2 Rekindling. I don't like playing this 1-to-1 with Flamvells. I think the 3 each with the 2 Rekindling works out best. That's just me. Some of you guys might run 3 of these, but I don't. The 2 Book of Moon, it's a staple in decks nowadays, and you need it. You need the defense, so it's really good. So you gotta run that. The Pot, just for bringing back rescue cat mainly, and a little draw power. So yeah, that's really good. We got the 1 Vortex, just for extra destruction. Because of Starlight Road everywhere, like, I might take this out, because when Stardust Dragon's on the field too, it's like so dead. It puts him in the grave, but unless that's gonna, like, you know, push you for game, like, it's really terrible. So I might switch this out for Gold Sark, but I don't know yet. We got staples now. Brain Control. We got the Mind because of the 6 tuners. The My Body, the Cold Wave, which is very important nowadays. Everybody's running it. The MST, the Heavy, and the True Nade. So that was the spells. Let's go on to the traps. We got the 1 Call. Call of the Haunted. This is so good in the deck. Bringing back your rescue cat, triggering it for 2 others. This is the main reason why Gores isn't in the deck. 1 Gore, there's no OTKs really anymore, so you don't need Gores. And with this on the field, like, it'd be terrible to bring Gores out anyway. And yeah, this is just used to bring back the rescue cat, to tribute off to get some more stuff. So that's really good. The staples, the 2 Bottomless, the Solemn, the Mirror, the Torrential, and the Starlight Road. The new staple. Okay, go on to the side deck now. Side deck always changing, and that's actually a pretty good thing. So We got the one Cyber Dragon because Chimera Tech is all over the place. You gotta side this card in like you have to. We got the 2 Thunder King. I've always liked this card ever since it first came out. It's so good. It's a beater at 1900 and it stops like all special summons for your opponent. So like that's so good. The 2 Consecrated Lights, obviously for Blackwings and Infernities. The 2 DD Crows just for removing multiple stuff. Like people are always trying to like, you know, manipulate their graveyard, especially with, you know, Fall Troll and stuff like that. The DD Crow really screws them up, so that's why siding 2 of those is really good. The 2 D Prisons, obviously, it's mainly this card. I wouldn't main deck it only because this card is really just used for Stardust Dragon. Like that's what you're gonna remove, so you know that's why it's side decked. We got the 2 Royal Oppressions. Yeah, I finally started to put this in my decks because it's really good, and I just hate when it's being used on me and I have like no way to remove it. So it's terrible. And with the Cold Wave, right, you can flip this, oppress them, and then play Cold Wave on your turn, and then boom, they can't use this when you like play like your Rescue Cat or whatever, so you save it, you know, for that. Same thing, Trap Stun. When they try to use the oppression on you and they pay to 800, like you chain the Trap Stun, and all of a sudden now they can't oppress you with your own oppression or with their oppression or whatever. So this is really good. The 1 Dust Tornado, just for getting rid of oppressions mainly. The Gotham's Emergency Call. You got the Air Bellums in your deck, so this works out really good. And you're gonna play a lot of X Sabers. So if you decide to build this deck, you're gonna be facing X Sabers like 75% of the time. So that's why this card is so good in the side deck. And 1 Light Imprisoning Mirror, maybe if you see Lightsworn, and of course the new big deck coming out, Herald. Herald is like a pain in the butt, and it negates like so much different stuff. That's why this is so good. Okay, so yeah, you gotta side that in. Okay, the extra deck, we got the Catastor, the Android, the Goyo, the Bryonic, Black Rose. We got the 2 Arcanites because you got some spellcasters, the Colossal, the Red Dragon. We got the 3 Stardust Dragon, definitely, the Mistworm, who if according to you guys, because I've been reading all the comments for the ban list discussion, yeah, I mean, if Mistworm is being abused, then yeah, definitely semi him or limit him. But I only use 1 of him in my extra deck, so it really wouldn't affect me much. And the 2 Chimera Techs, because for that Machina Gadget matchup, like they have like this is way too easy. You're siding in that Cyber Dragon, and then boom, they start filling up the field with machines. So you summon that Cyber Dragon and you take all of their machines and you get like this 4,000 beater on the field. Like it's so broken, but it's so good, and it will help you win a lot of decks. So yeah, that was the Flamvell Cat deck. I hope you guys liked it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned because I've got a deck doctor coming up. So yeah, until next time, YouTube, peace.